so here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
It's Christmas time, all around the world. It's Christmas time for every boy and girl. It's Christmas time, all around the world. It's Christmas time for every boy and girl. It's Christmas time, all around the world. It's Christmas time for every boy and girl. It's Christmas time, all around the world. It's Christmas time for every boy and girl.
Snow is falling on the ground. It's Christmas time in Christmas Town, and the carolers, they're all going door to door. Hey mama, love this eggnog, could I have a little more? Elvis was having a blue Christmas. Bing was singing, dreaming about the ones he used to know. One day this Christmas day will be one from long ago. And I remember Ruby making angels in the snow. I'll remember Ruby making angels in the snow. Well, I remember as a boy packing butternut ridge every day after school, neath the tree shaking gifts. And we'd decorate that tree that my daddy chopped down. And on the TV was Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. And Elvis was having a blue Christmas. Bing was singing, dreaming about the ones he used to know. One day this Christmas day will be one from long ago. And I'll remember Ruby making angels in the snow. I'll remember Ruby these memories. Sweet, sweet memories. Do you believe I didn't, but I do now? I didn't, but I do now. Now I can't look back without a tear in my eye, and the fear that the years have passed me by. Back when Elvis was having a blue Christmas, Bing was singing, dreaming about the ones he used to know. One day this Christmas day will be one from long ago.
Wait a minute, let's start again. Hello.
Hi, this is Ron Vodry.
This is Alex Nussbaum.
This is Jason Fraser.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Hey, this is Ray Zwicker.
All right, world. My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina Walkinshaw.
This is Eddie Delaseppe.
This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the...
Comedy Hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Dazing. Not really, I'm overworking, but dazing. The holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is Gay Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, a.k.a. the Island Hipster, hashtag hipster business.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people like that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Show.
You and me belong, just like the flowers, laughing all day long. People, I need you loose. Sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne.
It's a show. It's not an hour, it's a show. It's okay.
A beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time.
Good morning, everybody. Morning. Good morning to you. Welcome to the Julien Dionne Show. We're live on a Monday morning. Thank you.
I went to school. Yeah, I learned a lot. Got a degree in what I'm not. You spend your life
Monday. Sorry. We're live on a Monday morning, Monday, December 21st. 4 days until Christmas. Broadcasting to you live from Lemon Press Studios in the beautiful Gatineau Hills. Hi.
A beautiful waste of time.
right. Good morning, Gen Z.
Morning.
We're live, of course, on YouTube, Twitch.
Daily Motion.
Yes.
Don't even know about Daily Motion until this show.
Periscope, which is no longer a thing as of February, I think, or something. It's going to Twitter Live. And Facebook, of course.
Does Twitter have anything right now?
Periscope.
Oh, it's that. Okay.
Yeah, it's like separate, but it's the same. It's like part of Twitter, but anyway, I don't really know how it all works, but Anywhoozle, good morning, everybody. We're here, and if you are watching with us, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and feel free to give us a share. Sigurd.
Bless you.
Bless me?
Yeah, just because it sounds like a sneeze.
Oh, the laughing?
Sigurd.
Yes, anyway, waste of time. Welcome to the show. We were going to do shows tomorrow and Wednesday, and then you know what? We thought about it. When the alarm went off at 4:45 this morning, we're like, why did we do this?
Yeah.
Let's it's Christmas week.
Exactly.
And we deserve it, Jenny. So as a present to ourselves and maybe you, if you watch this against your will every morning, you're in some situation where you're forced to watch us, well, this is a gift to you for the next week. We'll be back on Monday, which I don't know the date. So Christmas on Friday, so 26th, 27th. On the 28th, we'll be back on Monday the 28th. So we're going to take the week off. We're going to enjoy everything that comes with this time of year and relax and take it easy. It's going to be an intimate year, of course, because we're amidst a global pandemic, as you should know by now.
Imagine.
And yeah, so that's that. So today is our final show before Christmas, and we'll be back on Monday. So thanks to everybody. It's been a fun ride for the year, but we'll do that next week because it'll be we'll still have some shows before the new year. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. And the pre-show music, Christmas music, this today episode brought to you, of course, once again, Mike Plume month continues with let me get what... I just closed it all because it was... Anyway, his album, Coming Home for Christmas. So check that out. Is that the name? Now I'm questioning everything. Hold on. Let me get the proper thing. We had a great weekend. Pretty chill weekend. Friday, we went to Montreal, did a Zoom comedy show, which I was surprised when we got there. Because I've done one before, and I talked about it on the show. At Place des Arts, where it's like a big... it
was all fancy.
Yeah, it's in a big theater. You don't but on the stage of the theater, you don't see any of the seats because all the seats are empty, but there's all these screens around you, and this is this elaborate thing. And we went down, back home for Christmas. I said coming home for Christmas. Back home for Christmas. Mike Plume Band. Check out that album on Bandcamp or wherever you stream your music. Anyway, so yeah, we showed up to, in Montreal, we get to this studio place, and it's literally just a Zoom show. Elaborate, mind you, with full text and mixers and a giant TV screen in front of you.
Two cameras.
Two cameras, a multi-camera Zoom shoot. And it was great. It was fun. It was for a law firm.
I messed up my song.
About 60 people. Yes, you did. And... so we get there, and then it's like we just get into this little room, and the whole place is kind of like there's like 6 or 7 little studios, and it's all comics, all comedy shows happening that night, all corporates. I don't think there was anything open to the public, but so we saw some other comics and some friends and all that. So it was pretty cool. Then we go into this little room with the text, and it's a real elaborate setup. And I was hosting.
Side note, didn't recognize somebody.
Yeah, a lot of people because of the masks.
Yeah, like it's funny how some people cover half their face and they're unrecognizable. Other people are like, oh my God, that's totally Bob with a mask. You know what I mean?
Bob. And we get to the show. I was hosting. Jenny was on. And Derek Sagan, our friend of the show, who's been on many times. And... Yeah, when we got there, it's like, we could have done this from home because we've done so many Zoom shows from this very studio where I'm standing now, which is the reason I am standing because it's converted to do shows. But I guess when they're bigger corporates like that, if they leave it up to the comics to do it from home, it's there's more elements out of their control, and they're relying on technology and internet connections and all that. So we drove to Montreal, got in a room, did a Zoom show. I started and did my set, and I was having fun, but nobody unmuted their mics. There were 60 people on this
That's
call.
brutal.
So it's this huge law firm out of Montreal. I won't say which one. And simultaneously, the staff could pick whether they wanted to see a French gala or an English gala. We were doing the English one.
Oh, it was simultaneous?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so friends of ours. So they had this staff party, like virtual staff party. Then they're like, okay, it's comedy. If you want French, here's the link. If you want English, here's the link. That's why we had to be kind of really tight for time because it was ending at the same time, and then they would get back together. And yeah, who was telling me? Oh, Derek actually was telling me he hosted a show in a studio space similar to that. He was hosting, and two comics at the same time were going, but one French, one English. So Derek was hosting bilingual, and he said, all right, so my first guest, if you want to watch a French comic, go here. And if you want an English, go there. And they had to time their sets perfectly because as soon as they end, then Derek goes back on. And anyway, so
Wow.
we did the English portion. So I get up, I do my set, and it's like, I can't hear anybody laughing. And they have this big monitor in front of us so that we can hear the laughs. And I mentioned to them, I go, off the top, as I do for every Zoom show, I go, feel free, if you don't have any background noise, too much background noise, just unmute your mic. And because we can interact, we can hear some laughs and get some feedback. But the background noise is crucial. Both Jen and I, this happened on separate Zooms earlier where a baby was, like someone had their baby on their lap, and you can just really loud hear, like, and I'm like, is there a baby there? And no one's answering. Anyway, because on
really
Zoom,
weird.
you just see all these squares. And
Yeah.
so it's like I can see people laughing, like rocking back and forth and like literally knee slapping, but I can't hear anything. And I'm focusing on looking at the camera mostly, so I'm not looking at the screen that much. And the sound tech, he's responsible for unmuting people that he sees that are having a good time or whatever, so he's constantly watching. But instead of unmuting them, he's doing unmute requests, and everybody's like, nope, nope, no. So for my thing, it's completely silent, but I was still having fun because I could see them laughing, and just kind of, you get used to those shows, so you just kind of go in autopilot mode, more or less. And then, Jenny, you came up, and yes, your song, there was some technical issues.
Why did they unmute when I came on? Because I said something. I was like, can you guys unmute your...
I don't know.
Yeah, because I mentioned it again. Maybe they just needed to hear it again, and they realized how important. I think people are shy off the top too. They're like, "Well, we're just starting to do this show now, and I'm at home. I feel self-conscious. I'm just going to keep it muted." I don't know why they do that.
I don't know, but
It's weird.
They kept it totally muted for me, except one guy. One guy, he had his headshot. You know, the lawyer, like realtors and lawyers do this headshot with the arms crossed, and they're very serious. And so he had his picture up, and he was muted, and I started chirping his picture, and then he unmuted. He didn't put his camera on, but I just heard his voice, like, yeah, that's exactly what I was going for, like the look. Anyway,
It's funny because that's the thing. Like if you've just come home from work or you're just relaxing and you're in your sweats, you know, a lot of people probably don't want to take off their camera.
Yeah.
Or put on their, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then muting.
But you're going to a show. You're watching a show. I mean, you know what's happening. You should, like...
I know.
It's planned for so long. It's not
I
like,
know.
oh, God, this show. Let me get on
No,
without
but some
pants on.
people, you know how sometimes you just want to be there and not be seen?
Yeah.
Anyway. But whatever. What a world we live in.
I knew I was forgetting a step. I'm not recording the show, but it doesn't matter. I'll grab the audio from this. Anyway, I had this feeling. I'm like, what am I forgetting?
You can't start recording now. It doesn't make any sense.
No, then it's more work that way. I got to splice
drag.
it, but I can't go for a nap directly after now because I have to wait for it to play through. Anyway, side note. But yeah, Jen does a funny Christmas song, an original that you wrote. Your mom wrote the music.
Yeah.
And the sound cue, he fucked it up. He started it late or something, and then you're like, you could not get in the song and I couldn't stop laughing because you were coming in so low too, like your voice, like an octave lower. What's the first line? Was The Night Before Christmas?
Yeah, The Night Before Christmas.
The Night Before Christmas. Usually you start like, The Night Before Christmas, but here you're like this, The Night Before Christmas. And I could not stop laughing. And I was like, why? What did she do? Why so low?
Screwed me up.
The Night Before Christmas. And all like so low. I'm like,
something really screwed me up. I don't know.
And then you're like, can I start again? But he just kept pausing it. And then you'd go, can I
Why
start
would
again?
he do that?
And then he'd start again. So then you'd start again. The Night Before Christmas.
But why was he doing that?
And
That's
then
really
the
weird.
The third attempt, he pressed play and the song was like ended. And then it was like, oh, well, no, start it over. And then the fourth time was a charm. It was great.
Finally.
It was a great, it was fun. That one was fun. Then we got back in the car and drove 2.5 hours back home.
Yeah.
Dystopian future Black Mirror post-apocalyptic comedy. You get in your car, drive 2.5 hours to go in a quiet room, talk to a screen, and then jump back in your car and come home. Anyway.
So weird.
So weird. But, and then today we're on a Downton Abbey hangover. We talked such a big game last night about today's show. We're like, because Jen, you were out all day and yesterday, and so I was literally waiting to watch Downton. We're obsessed. We've never seen it. I know it's an older show. Well, not that. I mean, 2011, I think. Anyway,
not as old as Sopranos.
No. Exactly.
Do you like Downton Abbey better than Sopranos?
I don't think so. Sopranos is the best show ever made.
But would you say Downton Abbey is second?
Probably.
Downton Abbey or Breaking Bad?
Yeah, it's so different. Like Downton Abbey is such a like heartwarming, positive kind of like their troubles is
true.
Like not that, but like Breaking Bad when they're in trouble, it's like they have to melt two bodies in a
Ew,
bathtub and it seeps through because they used acid on porcelain and it comes through the thing and they have to clean up a whole house of these melted humans. Like that's
okay.
Downton is like so innocent. Anyway.
No, I wanted you to do an example of a Downton problem.
I couldn't think of anything.
Somebody uses the wrong fork at dinner, and they're just absolutely disgusted. Or the woman from the royal not royal, but like what would you call them? The
aristocrats or
aristocratic family marries a chauffeur.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like scandal.
Or one of the servants hides a dog in a woodshed overnight because he wants to rescue it and be a hero. Like that's like the worst. And that was a bad one. That was like, I hope nothing happens to the dog overnight in the woodshed. Like it's just completely different shows. It's good, really, really good. Just totally apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Anyway, so last night, I'm like, okay, can we please watch an episode? I've been waiting all day. And it was 8:30, which is usually our bedtime because we got up at 4:45. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, fuck, it's 8:30. Can we even watch one? Should we? And then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. It's Christmas week. This is going to be fun all week.
This is how we party.
Not business all the time. Like, I don't want to be business. Okay, let's go to bed early. Let's wake up, do the show. Let's do stuff. Let's go, or like errands. Like, forget it. It's Christmas week.
Especially considering we can't have the usual Christmas time.
Exactly.
We can't go to New Brunswick. We can't have our usual Christmas time. We can't gather the same way we used to. So can we at least have some nights where we go to bed a little later?
And we watch 2 episodes of Downton Abbey. Anyway, it's
so good.
So we're like, screw it. We'll live a little. We'll go late, and we'll just we'll do the show, and we'll have an app after. Then we're on vacation, and that's when we decided last night. We're like, we'll just do the show tomorrow, and then actually before we decided that, we were like all on our high horse, and then we go to bed at 10, and then the alarm goes off, and we're like, why the hell did we not take the whole week off? What's wrong with us? And then we're like, should we do it? Should we not do it? All this back and forth. I realized I'm wearing the same shirt. Check this out. I have
awkward
this picture here. of my parents in 1979 or 1980. I think 1980 because I think Sophie was born for this. But I'm wearing the same shirt except the short sleeve version of. So I see this picture. When I look, they look orange in this thing, but these are my parents in 1980.
So cute.
And this picture hangs. So
the shirt your dad has on.
Shirt, yeah. Look at that.
Can you put it even closer to the camera? If you don't mind. Cute.
Oh my God, my sister Gabrielle looks like my mom.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Identical.
I mean, I knew that, but not like, wow.
You look a lot like your dad too. I'm sure you've heard that before, huh?
I love the style. I want a denim vest like that, a jean vest on top of the shirt with the collar popped over
I've gotten you sweater vests before, and you haven't been keen.
Well, there's a big difference between a sweater vest and Argyle sweater vest, or I'm not into sweater vests.
I know,
but this is different. This is an open button-up denim vest, totally different style. You can't compare. Hello.
Goodbye.
Anyway, so we're.
I love the frame too.
I know. It's like those were popular back in the day.
I love it.
Anyway, so we're tired. We're gonna do our final show of the week. Blame Downton for us taking the next 2 days off because it made us realize, you know what, we deserve it.
Yeah, and it's we're ready. We're ready for a little rest.
We sure are. We're ready for finish the show and go watch more Downton. What?
But we wanted to say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everything to everyone before it happens. I almost just slept in. I was like, you do it. But
I was so I was like, I couldn't believe it because last night I was like, I'll do the show alone if you're because you were already like, why didn't we take the week off? What are we doing? Who cares? And then you were like this. You go, nobody cares. Nobody's going to care. It just doesn't matter. Let's just take the week off. I'm like, well, we said last week adamantly that we were going to be here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm like, I'll just do it by myself. And you're like, no, it's fine. And then this morning, alarm goes off 4:45. I wake up right away. I'm like, okay, are you coming up? You're like, a few more minutes. I'm like, oh God, here we go. 5:30, I go wake you up. Wake me up at 6. I'm like, I'm going to be alone.
And you're not.
I know.
And you're not.
Oh, yes. Okay, so just we've got some comments happening. I usually don't have them open
on
here,
FB?
But I have the restream thing. I have a few. Christopher Sopranos says morning WC here. What's WC?
I don't know.
What were we calling him the other day? What is WC?
It's not Wine Lista.
What? No. What? Anyway. Thank you for the show. Didn't take days off this week either, so it's helping. Oh, thanks, Steph Myers. Very,
thanks,
very nice.
Steph.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe we'll have to come on then tomorrow and Wednesday. No, let's take the week off. We do a lot of shows.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of the sound of my own voice. I can't imagine.
Have a little Christmas holiday.
You guys. Kristen Wiig hosted SNL on Saturday. She returned to host. It was awesome.
See that.
I watched most of it.
She's amazing.
Such a good episode. And
she's so good.
Yeah. And they unveiled a new Joe Biden as Jim Carrey exits as Joe Biden. Of course, you know that Carrey had a spot-on Biden impression. It was
I wonder
so good.
why he left. He just probably doesn't.
He just had a 6-week contract, so he actually tweeted about it. So I mean, he's like, he can't be. Alec Baldwin has been doing Trump for 4 years.
That's true.
Wholesome Chris, he says.
Oh, okay.
This is Timmons Chris, which means
Wholesome Chris.
When Wholesome Chris is commenting, he has a solid 8 hours in him, and he's refreshed. And when City Chris is commenting, he hasn't gone to bed yet. So anyway, yes, No, I mean, yeah. So Alec Baldwin did Trump for 4 years on SNL, and he probably still will appear once in a while as Trump because he lives like 2 blocks from there. He's a New Yorker.
Yeah.
He lives right there.
True.
So it's easy for him. But Jim Carrey's in L.A. He doesn't get any bigger than Jim Carrey.
It's
I mean,
true.
he can't be expected to be in New York
Yeah.
every week. And it's not just the day of. I mean, they
The cast members must be like, I could give it a go.
That's the thing. That's the criticism. There's many criticisms towards SNL the last few years, but the last couple years, it's the thing. The other day, there was like Martin Short on it. So many celebrities
yeah.
doing the cold open, and someone had tweeted like, "Remember when cast members used to play the roles?"
True.
Anyway, so. But yeah, and when they go in, they don't have to be there the whole week. Like when Alec Baldwin or Jim Carrey comes in, or drawing a blank. Who does Kamala Harris? That's she's an ex-cast member.
Oof. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Especially now the pressure's on.
Can you
to
just
think
look
of
it up real quick?
Yep, looking it up.
Anyway, so they only have to go in like a couple days before the Saturday show, and they get briefed, and then. But still, I mean, imagine every week flying.
Maya Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph, of course. So anyway, actor and comedian Jim Carrey had impersonated Biden to the run-up of the 2020 presidential election alongside, it's right here, Maya Rudolph as Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. However, cast member Alex Moffat took over the role of Biden on Saturday, so it is a regular cast member, and he was really good at it. He's really funny. It's all about the hair, the Biden hair that makes it look, the teeth and the hair. They do the back comb thing, and it's really flat on the back, like the white hair, and it looks just like him, and he's really funny. He's a great player on there, Alex Moffat.
Must make you feel like when you do stand-up comedy show and you're following someone huge or big or whatever, like when we lived in New York, and every once in a while you would follow a comic that was like really big. Like I remember one time being at Stand Up New York, small comedy club, very small, just in New York. And Chris Rock came in and did a set, and I thought, oh my gosh. And I was supposed to be on the show. I got bumped because Chris Rock was there. But I was like, am I going to have to follow Chris Rock? Like that's terrifying so he must have had a lot, like he must have felt like he had to some big shoes to fill.
He did, and he did a great job. Jim Carrey tweeted, though my term was only meant to be 6 weeks, I was thrilled to be elected as SNL president, comedy's highest call of duty. I would love to go forward that Biden was the victor because I nailed that shit. But I'm just one in a long line of proud fighting SNL Bidens. And they played, because he walked out, Alex Moffat walked out on the scene or on the set, I mean. And they addressed that it wasn't Jim Carrey. They said, hold on. I'm sure all Americans are excited to see me, the guy who let COVID spread everywhere, get one of the first vaccines. Oh, no, that was Mike Pence. Sorry. Okay, then Moffat entered, wearing and walking a boot, holding a cane, and I'm Colonel Sanders. Every time you see me, I'm like Colonel Sanders. Every time you see me, I'm a different guy," said Moffat, because obviously he's a different actor. Anyway, I'm kind of butchering this story because I didn't read it enough. Oh, thank you. So nice of you.
Wow.
So supportive.
Well, what do you want me to say? No, it's very clear.
Anyway.
And also probably Moffat probably does many, many characters. Maybe, well, he must have been excited for this opportunity. I wonder how it works. Like there's all the cast members, and do they
audition them all.
Do they have to actually audition them as that character? Trying it out?
Yes, because I remember somebody during the Dana Carvey, when he was doing George Bush Sr., they made every cast member try George Bush Sr. So they make everybody, even if they know like one person will probably, they have an idea who it will be, they still get everybody just in case there's a better one. So they get everybody to try it. It's not like an audition where like
Try it out, yeah.
they just get everybody in makeup, and then you just do your best Biden impression, and they just like laugh at the side or whatever. It's not like it's an audition, make or break your job. You know what I mean? In that room.
Yeah, I do.
Good. I'm glad you understand. Comedian Ezzy.
You're good at impressions.
Oh, thank you.
You're weirdly good. Like, and it's funny that you don't. And I've said this a bajillion times, but you don't do impressions and stuff enough in your act. And I know that
I don't do any at all in my act.
I know. I feel like you should do a couple. It's old school and cool. Like it's not everybody's good at them.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel. Well, I don't know. I can do them like here in the privacy of our own home, but I feel like on stage it's a whole other thing.
For fun though, you should try it sometime. just to experiment.
Yeah.
Why not?
Maybe.
You're really good at it.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. Comedian Eddie Izzard gets a wave of support for using she/her pronouns. So finally came out saying she's a she. This was a long time coming.
Oh yeah.
Well, Eddie Izzard.
I don't know really.
Oh, you don't know Eddie Izzard?
Not
she's been wearing dresses and lipstick on stage for 20 plus years, like for a long time.
Oh, okay.
High heels, lipstick.
Okay.
Dress, but that was the only like different, like still acting as. I don't want to say a man because you're not supposed to. Still acting as still masculine, but with a fuck.
Right.
I hate talking about this shit because it's so.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but
never mind.
And is she going to change her name?
No, just the pronouns. That's it. So it's
Okay.
still Eddie Izzard. But I'm gender fluid. I just want to be based in girl mode from now on. Eddie Izzard said on Sky Arts program, Portrait Artists of the Year. He's a great comic. But yeah, sorry, see?
Yeah.
I should avoid those stories altogether.
No, it's okay. You're just doing your best.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I had a couple other things, but nothing too.
Ontario is going on lockdown.
Yeah, where are you doing the daily dose? Is that, or you just?
No, I just thought we could talk about like if we can do the daily dose because that's part of it. But
yeah, well, if you're gonna cover it in the daily dose, let's just do it.
Yeah, sure.
You irritated?
No.
Oh.
Are you starting it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to coast.
I got the wrong one.
And here's your daily dose for Monday, December 21st.
Yeah.
So
thanks, Jenny.
The federal government in Canada here has made a decision to ban travel from the UK for 72 hours in an effort to keep I don't know why it's only 72 hours, to keep a contagious new strain of the virus that causes COVID-19 out of our country.
Fun.
But 72...
New strain. Woo!
I know. 72 hours doesn't seem like, what's the point of that?
They probably want to see if the vaccine has an effect on this new strain, like if it is a
Will
new
they
strain.
know, I guess, in 72 hours?
Well, they must. I have no idea. They must know something. I mean, I don't know.
I know.
You're asking the wrong person.
Freaking sucks, eh?
Yeah. Fun.
I know. Yeah, and I guess this is I can't help but think when we talk about all these stories, my mind keeps going back to Wuhan, where they really listened to the government and were able to get through it. I think many people, even if you do want to respect the rules, it's so easy to think, well, we're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're okay.
Yeah.
Or like it's like they don't really believe it because it hasn't actually affected them directly in their own family or something. But it's so annoying. But you look at Wuhan and now everything is fine there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's I saw today in the news that New Brunswick has 0 cases again, which is amazing.
Wow.
I know.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so Ontario is going to have a lockdown, kind of like the first, well, not kind of, exactly like the first one, where essential businesses are closed, are the only thing that's going to be open. So grocery stores and pet stores and that kind of thing. And so, yeah, that's going to happen for 28 days in southern parts of Ontario, and then the more northern parts will be 14 days. And that's starting Christmas Eve at midnight.
Yeah, I think a lot of provinces, well, except the Maritimes probably, are going full red lockdown because they're anticipating that regardless of any sort of restrictions people put in, people are going to celebrate Christmas in groups, which is whatever, but...
I can't believe that anybody would just have a regular. But I know they will. You know what? Whenever you see news stories posted on Facebook, all the comments, they're like, "No one's gonna tell me what to do on Christmas." Pew pew.
What's that? Pew.
That's a gun.
This person was shooting a gun at the computer or just in the air?
At the computer, or their phone, and then they had to go get a new phone, so ended up backfiring. Yeah. So that's happening, and can't wait till we're past this. So annoying. Interesting, over the weekend, an 18-year-old college student from Georgia has been sentenced to 4 months in prison in the Cayman Islands after breaking the COVID-19 protocol there. She was visiting her boyfriend and was supposed to stay quarantined for 2 weeks, and then ended up going to his, he had like he was involved in some kind of a sporting event, and he was competing in it, and she just decided to go. So anyway, somebody called her out, reported on her, and snitched on her. And she ended up getting...
Stitches.
She's actually in the general population of prison for 4 months. She's 18 years old.
That's a bit excessive.
I think they're trying to make an example of her and her family. I know.
Give her a fine. That's kind of crazy to put someone in prison for 4 months.
4 months. And so now her family's trying to fight to get her them to see a little bit of,
That's over the top. I mean, I'm all about following the rules and doing our best to stop the spread. But putting someone, an 18-year-old in prison for 4 months is fucking crazy.
That is crazy. Imagine
nobody can get behind that. Like that's like.
Imagine she's in there and she's amongst the general population. Picture that. People are in there for like murder and stuff, and they're like, "What are you in for?"
I went to my boyfriend's game.
I didn't stay home.
Is she a baby?
Yeah, she's a baby.
One good news, thank goodness, is that this pandemic has been very good for animal adoption. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Isn't that great? At the beginning of the pandemic,
it is, but it isn't.
Let's hear it.
Well, some people are adopting it now because they're home for the pandemic. Then they'll start working and give the pets away, and then the SPCA will be full of these pets.
How do you know?
Because people get pets on a whim. It happens all the time.
Well, at least they're trying, and hopefully some will stay there. And you never know. You know what? The whole world is going to change. It's not could change. It's going to change. More and more people they're going to see are able to work very efficiently at home and save money with office spaces and stuff like that, unnecessary spending. So maybe more and more people will be staying home. In fact, I know they will.
I could be cynical, but I would be willing to bet anything that post-pandemic, SPCA numbers will go through the roof.
Well, I hope not, but I'm trying to shift gears here and be like a little bit positive. But we'll see. I mean, I've talked to lots of people that seem to think that they'll continue to do their job at home after this. So in that case, that would be good. And I think people are starting to realize, like myself included, how great it is to walk outside and to be outside. And your dog helps you do that. Like a dog is a good thing to have in your life for getting you outside.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah, totally. And pets are great. I just think people don't realize the level of responsibility it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we know. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on Saturday morning, a sheriff's office in Oregon received a call from a Portland, Oregon resident who reported seeing a quote-unquote big cat with spots near their neighborhood. According to a social media post by this sheriff's office, the caller said the animal looked like a cheetah, but did not appear to be aggressive. So the police said that it's not that uncommon for big cats to be seen around, like cougars. Mm-hmm. And so they went out to
Especially
check it out. I felt a cougar joke coming. So they went to go and check it out, and it was a stuffed animal. Actually,
how did that happen?
I know. I sent
People
you a picture.
Are dumb.
Go look at the picture.
Fuck. You should have told me before.
I forgot until now.
Okay, keep talking.
Well, it's just kind of funny because it doesn't look real at all when you see the picture. So he said here, when
we're on Facebook?
Yep, always it's the same spot. When he arrived at the scene, the officer said he carefully approached the woods. Imagine he's all like careful because he's like afraid.
Shoot it!
Yeah. Then he saw what he thought was the big cat. I used my ninja-like skills to sneak up on the beast, he said. Of course, it sat there dumbfounded, and he was like able to get so close. Turns out it was a stuffed animal.
It doesn't look remotely close to a real thing.
I know.
Was this guy on the weed?
Maybe.
On mushrooms? Like, what the hell?
You know what's nice is the police officer actually said, like, humor aside, they actually appreciate the neighbor calling it in because it could have been real, and they said thanks. So
a rare cat that's only found in Africa could be, I mean...
Well, they had called the zoo and asked if they had any escaped animals, and they said, no, everything's fine. So it is possible that something could escape. And also, yes, that's true, but isn't there, like, well, you know when you watched... what's that guy's name? Joe Exotic there with Tiger King. Remember they were saying that there are all these random people who actually own wild cats?
Yeah, there's a whole... Yeah, you're right. It could be
like there's this underground weird wild cat.
I guess if you squint, like I'm squinting and looking at it right now, yeah, I guess you could. But it's not moving, though. You'd think...
I know.
Like, it's so still... You'd think that would give it away, not only just the like plastic eyes and the weird legs without any bends in them. That would give it away. But if that doesn't, the fact that it's just so still.
I know. It's so weird. And that's your daily dose for today.
Who put it there? Like that's what I know. Like,
and it's a nice.
It's obviously
it's a nice
prank.
stuffed animal. Like that. Those aren't cheap.
It was already intended for that. I obviously intended for that. I mean, because it's like, why is it there?
Daily dose, daily dose. Get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, daily dose. All your news from coast to coast.
In the headlines from Jen Grant.
And here's a daily dose for Monday, December 21st. All right. Well. Let's see. I did have some other things to talk about that I pulled this morning, but
okay,
they're not that interesting. The Joe Biden thing. Oh, December 21st. A lot of people think this is the end of the world today, by the way. Did you know that?
No.
What's happening on December 21st? All theories explain. There's a bunch. Here's the theories on what will happen today. 2020 is almost over, but slow down. Oh, this is already annoying. This writer. 2020 is over, but slow down. Not quite. That is obnoxious. This year still has more to throw at us. Yep. Has it? Okay. I'm just going to scroll to the actual... Okay, so what's happening on December 21st? Well, there's some freaky stuff planned for December 21st. Jupiter and Saturn are set to align today, with both planets appearing, that I heard, with both planets appearing closer than they have been since the Middle Ages, since March 4th, or 4th March, 4 March, 1226 to be exact, and 1623, although it wasn't visible from Earth. Both Jupiter and Saturn will appear to be one giant star in the sky.
The Christmas star.
They will kiss. Is that it?
Yeah, your mom was telling me about
But
this.
is that the Jupiter and the Saturn?
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently it only happens once every 800 years. And your mom was saying, oh my God, I hope it's not cloudy so I can see it. Because that's what they say, according to Catholics. They say that that's the star that Jesus was born under in Bethlehem. So we got to watch
Wasn't
for
he
that.
born under all of the stars? Technically.
Know what I mean? You know
Now
what I
for the
mean.
bad news, Christian evangelist, Pastor Paul Begley, has predicted that the world will end today. Apparently, the Great Conjunction coupled with the Mayan calendar, the Great Conjunction of obviously being the Saturn and Jupiter, the Great Conjunction coupled with the Mayan calendar, which didn't the Mayan calendar end in, wasn't that December 21st, 2012?
I don't know.
It was. Remember, there was this big thing. I did a show at Say What. It was the end of the world on December 21st.
Yeah, I do remember.
Anyway, for him so this is just some random guy that claims that on December 21st will be the day Jesus Christ returns. Oh, and it's also the beginning of winter solstice. Today is the shortest day of the year, so look for that. So tomorrow days start getting longer.
What time will that star show up tonight?
I don't know. Doesn't say. It's also.
It says around midnight. Let's see if that's Eastern Standard Time.
In a YouTube video, he said the Mayans are now reorganizing and saying this could certainly be the end of the world as we know it. Shut up. The world is not ending. How many times in our lifetime has that happened? Like the not the purge, but the rapture and the Mayan calendar. It's like, okay. The end is, he said, the end is near. I'm just going to tell you right now, the end is near. These people need to, like, why do these people have platforms?
Yeah.
Seriously, because as ridiculous as this is to us, I guarantee you there's throes of people that believe this. He said, the end is near. I'm just going to tell you right now, the end is near. No, it's not. Now, that's me saying that. Now, people want to know what day, what hour, what year. The Bible says no man knows the day nor the hour, but you do, dummy. In the same thought, in the same sentence, he's like, today, December 21st is the end. And then in the same breath, nobody knows the end, but give me your money. The Bible says no man knows the day nor the hour, no the angels in heaven nor the Son of God, but Father only. We know this. Okay, well, shut up. Then why are you...
Can I just say that I looked up to see when the star would appear in the sky so we can look for it tonight?
Yep.
And I sent you a screenshot of the advertisement that happened to be on the story that I was looking for, which confuses me because if you want to share it with the viewers, it's kind of hilarious. This always it's Facebook message.
It didn't come in.
Oh. And oh yeah, it's there. I mean, I did send it, but
oh no, it's not on my thing, so it's not loading.
Oh my God, it's really funny. I hope you could see it soon. But it makes no sense. It's basically a cartoon. You want me to describe
No, I'll show it. Hold on.
Okay. But how is this appropriate advertising for someone innocently looking at when a Christmas star is going to be in the sky? Like, it's the most innocent Google search you could ever do. What time will the Christmas star be in the sky? And then
any man can last 2.5 hours in bed by doing this.
Yeah.
Who wants to last 2.5 hours in bed?
Too long.
Nobody wants that. The guy doesn't want it. The woman doesn't want it. Nobody wants to last 2.5 hours in bed. Just sore and chafed. Who the fuck wants to make love, sweet, sweet love, for 2.5 hours in bed?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bleeding. No, we got to go 2.5 hours. Okay. I'm a man. Like, what the... 20 minutes tops.
I think it's going to be earlier than we think because it says...
what, 5 minutes then?
No, the star.
Oh.
You'll want to go outside just after sunset at 4:30 p.m. But
Sunset
they said
at 4:30.
But they said that's those in the Portland area. I don't know if that's Maine or Oregon.
Anyway.
No, but it'll be. This is a rare opportunity.
I know,
to
but
see
we don't
something
have the
cool.
right info. We're like 4:30, but maybe West Coast. We don't know. I mean, let's find the right info, and then we'll talk about
Well,
it.
it is the right info. It's just it doesn't specify which one. So, anyways, yeah.
Will black people get superpowers on December 21st? Another reason why December 21st is so significant is because black people will reportedly gain superpowers on that day, today. Seriously. Apparently, it's all because of Jupiter and Saturn's alignment. This will unlock real DNA, quote, real DNA, and superpowers in black people only. The theory was started in a Twitter thread about how the U.S. has handled the coronavirus pandemic. I hate the internet. People were saying that they don't trust the government as they historically lied to their citizens, especially the black community. They tweeted, as black people genetically, we are stronger and smarter than everyone else. We are more creative. On December 21, our, quote, real DNA will be unlocked and the majority will be able to do things that we thought were fiction. Learn who you are as a people. They want to make us average. And that would be cool. That's one I would get behind.
Mm-hmm.
I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
Superpowers?
Yeah.
I mean, not like we wouldn't get any, but
yeah.
Anyway, so those are the theories of things that are happening today.
Okay.
Let me look up.
Are you excited to open all your presents? I wrapped Julian's presents like 2 weeks ago, and they've been sitting on the dresser. Because I don't want to just leave them hanging around the house unwrapped, right? Because you could find them.
Yeah.
Have you wrapped my presents yet?
Not yet. So don't go downstairs.
Okay, wrap them.
I'm trying to look.
I want to be able to walk through the house freely.
When the stars... It doesn't say how to watch. On the evening close... by the way, the sunset today... 4:23 p.m.
The sunset?
Yes.
That's really early.
And as of tomorrow, the days start getting longer until June 21st. So it'll slowly get longer and longer. But yeah, 4:23 today, the sunset. Okay, so how to watch on the evening of closest approach on December 21st. People are annoying when they write. This is how the person wrote December. They wrote December. But they wrote DEC, and then in brackets, parentheses, EMBR, close parentheses.
Why?
I don't know. Like, why not just write December? Do you know what I mean? Like, DEC, open apostrophe, EMBR, close apostrophe. Why the fuck would you... You just trying to look smart or something? Anyway, they would look like a double planet separated on the 5th of diameter of the moon. Well, no information is given. Just none.
It'll be around. Just, I think we've given enough. The people can find out. I think it's probably Eastern Standard Time.
6:45.
Only because, yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. The sun sets at 4:30 here. The sun also sets at 4:30 on the West Coast. It's not like it sets at 4:30 here, but it's going to set at 1:30 in the afternoon.
That's
there.
true.
It's the same thing.
That's right.
When they give a time, it's
absolutely
universal. So they say between 4:30 and 6:45.
I think I'll just stand outside and stare at the sky for 2 hours.
Starting around 5 or 5:15. I mean, I don't know.
Apparently, it's going to be cloudy though, so it'll be hard to see this star.
Well, it'll happen again in 800 years, so we'll look then.
Yeah, I'm going to put an alert on my phone for 800. You know when it says repeat this reminder every week or every month? I'll just put every 800 years. So don't worry about it. It's going to be recorded. What the heck are they going to have in 800 years? Forget iPhones.
You'll just be able to feel the stars. Like
Everyone
will get an orgasm when the stars align. It's just a new technology. A chip in our brain will go,
So maybe there is something to that ad.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
That's what's going to happen. In 800 years, we'll just get this feeling. Everybody simultaneously. Oh, Saturn and Jupiter again. Because think about when it happened last time in 1226. Never would they thought, like we're doing a podcast right now, broadcasting from these little machines. We have these powerful we've advanced so much. You're right. What is it going to be?
How
it's probably just going to appear. Everyone's just going to it's going to appear like we're going to have like a digital retina, and everyone's just going to like and just like start staring. Even if you're inside, you'll be able to see it. Just kind of stare blankly into.
I don't like it. I don't like that idea.
The stars, the northern star. I can see the light sky. The sky's light.
You know
is that
what?
An orgasm?
I know. It's weird. Gross. Stop talking about it. Watching Downton Abbey, I find it comforting because it's so simple. Like, people wrote letters. They waited to get letters from other people.
Yeah,
now
but
everything is so quick.
How
it's
is
like,
it comforting
it's
to know that we'll
charming.
never get back to that?
What?
How is it comforting if you know we'll never get back to that?
How do you know we never will? You can choose to do that.
As if.
Yeah.
As if. We can't even, we try now to like, okay, I'm not going to be on my phone in the morning. Then 3 days go by. Then we're like,
Speak for yourself.
That's not true. Were you not on your phone first thing today?
I was really tired and didn't have time to do my
That's
whole
what
thing.
I mean. But that's what I mean.
No. Was I on
How
my...
are we going to go
No.
back to an era of Downton
Listen.
Abbey when it's
Listen.
like, well, I'm tired. Let me just go on my phone.
No. Can you let me finish, please? I had to prepare for the Daily Dose.
No.
I wasn't like scrolling through Instagram.
I don't know. You slid into my DMs.
I'm quitting the show.
Lindsay said 7 minutes. I don't know what that was about. Hey, Negative Nancy, cool it. Who, me? For the tech? For the pets, Chris? I'm just reading some... Chris says, such rebels, 2 episodes of Down and Abbey. He wrote Down and Abbey. First of all, get it right. Down and Abbey and 11 o'clock cutoff time.
Down and Abbey. Oh, that's funny.
Anyway. Oh.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lindsay. Lindsay Ferguson from the other side of the world. Christopher, Steph. All right. Well.
Yeah. We're, by the way, we're almost at 1,000 followers on Facebook, which is pretty exciting. So if you haven't actually liked, what?
Oh, Lindsay, because I said 20 minutes tops, and she said 7. Well, 7 is all you need, let alone 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's too
Who
long.
the hell would want to get railed for 2.5 hours?
Railed.
Or be the railer. I don't want to be railed or be the railer for 24 hours.
Or be the railer. No, but
It's a lot of railing.
Can I just say that we're almost at 1,000 followers, which is really exciting because I remember when we started doing the show, I think it was how many? Like I feel like it was like 400 or something like that. And now we're almost at 1,000. So if you haven't liked and followed our page yet, officially, go and do that, please, because I'm really excited. There's 11 more, and we're gonna be at 1,000 followers.
If you haven't followed, this is what I think of it.
It's really exciting. It's exciting.
It is. Yeah. All right. Well. Oh shit! I should do this too. Hold on. I'm all over the map today. Loosey goosey amateur hour.
Please don't.
All right. Let me quickly do this. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. While I have you here, let me just say that this episode of The Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant is once again brought to you by Gringos Blazing Sauces. Go to gringosblazingsauces.com and get your hands on the best salsas and hot sauces and tortilla. Or what the fuck?
Tortillas?
I don't know. Salsas, hot sauces, charcuterie jellies, grilling and barbecue sauces, small batch, hand artisan crafted made. I'm just trying to think of all the best adjectives. Made with nothing but the best hand selected freshest ingredients. gringosblazingsauces.com. Chef owned and operated, so you get that sweet balance between good heat, really good heat, and really good flavor. gringosblazingsauces.com. They ship all over North America. They're Ottawa-based. They ship all over North America. But if you live in Canada and order over $40 worth, you get free shipping on that bad boy. Plus, on top of that, listeners of this program get an additional 5% off by entering promo code JD5 at checkout. JD5 at checkout gets you 5% off Gringos, BlazingSauces.com. Do it today. Yay. Shit. I'm on mushroom. MDMA. Molly. E. Meth. Sorry. Losing my mind.
Losing it.
Gringos.
Gringos.
That was not smooth.
Are you excited for Christmas, Jules?
Well, you know, the thing about Christmas. Yes, I am very excited for Christmas.
How are you going to feel about not drinking alcohol this Christmas?
Well, this year will be my first sober Christmas in a long time. I did it one time, I did it about 6 years ago when it almost drove me back to drinking, but we were forced into family dinners, which this year we're on lockdown. So I think I can do it. This song sucks.
I love how I can hear from the living room that you're tapping your foot.
Oh yeah, I'm into it.
I'm dreaming of a sober Christmas.
Yeah, sober Christmas together.
Alert, aware.
All right, thank you
no
very much for
sugar.
watching, everybody. It's our last show before Christmas. We want to thank you for tuning in Mondays through Fridays on YouTube.
We love you and we
2,
wish you the best
3.
for
We
holiday
love you
season.
and we wish you the best for the holiday season. What she said, that's what she said, what she said. And we'll be back next week on Monday. Before you know it, we'll be here. If you make love, remember to keep it tight. Nobody needs 2.5 hours under the moonlight. Saturn and Jupiter are aligned tonight, so just do it up the butt.
Oh my God.
Come on, oh my God, this shock. Oh my God. Oh, Jenny.
Well, it's a little bit much for first thing in the morning doing it.
No,
all day.
it's never a bit much. Thank you for watching, everybody. Jen, Merry Christmas
Merry
and a Happy
Christmas
New Year. No, well, we'll do the New Year thing.
everyone.
We'll be back on Monday. We'll be back on Monday, June or December 28th. Go watch Saturn and Jupiter and keep it under 7 minutes, everybody. Jen, I love you.
Love you too.
Thanks for
Have a great
watching us,
Christmas,
everybody.
everyone.
Merry Christmas. We appreciate you guys tuning in each and every day. And thanks for all the feedback. As a Christmas gift to us, please give us a share. Why don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Makes a big difference. And that's that.
PM, I have to interrupt you because PM just goes, isn't that a butt much? Eee, that was a good one.
Good one, PM.
Good one, PM.
Merry Christmas, PM. And I'd say that even in the AM.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
All right.
Explosion for sure.
Explosion.
Or bomb or
Explosion up the butt. Jenny.
Yo.
That's it. We'll see. We're gonna enjoy our week. Merry Christmas, everybody. And I keep repeating myself. Is there another funny comment?
Oh, he just said dad joke.
No, it's a good dad joke. Some dad jokes. Not all dad jokes are created equal. All right. Once again, we appreciate you guys so much. We love you. Thank you. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Okay. We'll see you next Monday, December 28th. And until then, as always, Merry Christmas and watch your head.
Just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time.